Did you know that it has been over a year since I reviewed my last video game? So for old time's sakes, I've decided to review one of my favorites, which is also one of the most underrated as well, and that is Frogger 2: Swampy's Revenge. In 1981, Frogger was released to arcades. Developed by Konami, you must direct frogs through traffic and across a body of water. Every time you beat the level, everything speeds up to increase the difficulty. While Frogger was a huge success, the series was never able to move on to greater things. While there have been a lot of Frogger games, they range from mediocre to just awful. But there is an exception to this rule, which is Frogger 2: Swampy's Revenge. In the game, Swampy the alligator wants to get revenge on Frogger, so he kidnaps all of Lily Frog's siblings, so it's up to Frogger and Lily to save the day. And to complete each level, you must save 5 frogs. It's a simple premise, but it works well. The controls are simple. You use the arrow keys to move Frogger and use the A button to jump. Your movements are set up on a grid similar to the original Frogger. This stops you from moving diagonally, which when combined with the wonderful level design makes for a satisfying experience. While we're on the subject of level design, let me just say that it's great. While there are parts that pay homage to the original arcade's design of running through fields of enemies, there's also tons of new obstacles implemented, such as riding on spaceships, running away from boulders, and making it up a staircase while a monkey's throwing coconuts at you. The game's music is catchy and fitting to the level it's being played on. The graphics are also colorful and vibrant and have aged very well for a 13-year-old game. Even though I enjoy almost everything about Frogger 2, what makes it one of my favorite games of all time is the variety of levels and the pacing. Each level is completely different from the one before it, and no part of the game drags on too long. While the game can be challenging, you never feel like you want to give up because it's too difficult. Not that many games have been able to create this perfect challenge level. The only downside I could say about Frogger 2 is that it's on the short side. The main story will last you around 2 to 3 hours, but the replay value is pretty high since you can go back and try to collect all 25 coins on each level. There are also 10 retro stages, which are a nice touch. Overall, Frogger 2: Swampy's Revenge is an awesome game with great music, level design, and graphics. If you haven't played this game yet, do yourself a favor and buy a copy for the PC, PlayStation, or Dreamcast. You won't regret it. So that's my pick for the most underrated game of all time, and if you have a game that you feel doesn't get enough attention, please feel free to leave a comment below. So thanks for watching.